I have done keto on and off pretty much since I've started adulting, and it literally has made me feel better than I can ever remember feeling in my life. We are sticking to our goals of trying to take care of ourselves and be healthy in 2024. If you've fallen off or lost track, it's okay. I know I've been there. We all have. If you're watching this is your sign to pick yourself back up and try again. I'm not going to go too much into detail about what keto is and the science behind it because, Google exists. It is at its simplest a low to no sugar diet. So what you see here is me starting off the day with the smoothie. I do this almost every day nowadays. And in my smoothie, you saw me put some pineapple from my freezer, nothing fancy. You can obviously get that for real cheap. I put pineapple, spinach, and ginger in this smoothie. Sometimes to make it extra good, I add banana. That does put it on a little bit more on the sweeter side, but it's all right. I also add water as my liquid. I know some people might look at this and shriek, but it's not that bad, you guys. A part of eating healthier is refining your palate to like the taste of things that are natural, to like the taste of natural foods, and to just enjoy that more. One thing that I would say is key to doing keto, or really just healthy eating in general, is maximizing on nutrients in your food. So as you'll see throughout the video, I'm very selective about the ingredients that I choose. For example, here I'm showing you guys my pasture-raised eggs, and that's something that some people might consider very simple, but in reality, eggs, that are pasture-raised by chickens or from chickens that have actually spent time outside on the grass like they would naturally in Mother Nature without interference from man-made facilities, those eggs actually have more nutrients. Those simple changes really do add up over time. But moving on, as you guys can see, I am getting started on the hot part of my breakfast. So you saw me whip out the eggs, and basically I'm just making what I thought was going to be an omelet. Now, don't judge me. I know y'all can relate. If you can't, then good for you. But it turned out to be a scramble. So you guys will see me try to work that out. Tried to make it an omelet, didn't work. But one thing you'll notice is that I pulled out some leftovers as well. So to this omelet, I'm adding some grilled zucchini. And so what I do at the beginning of every single week, I meal prep, or at least I try to meal prep at the beginning of every week. And so oftentimes my meals throughout the week are a combination of things that I meal prep. And I think that that's the best way to do it. You should cook a variety of things that you can make even a variety of meals out of. That way you don't get tired of eating the same thing. You still have eliminated a lot of the cook time throughout the week. You might just have to heat something up or put it together. But you have so many, fresh made elements that are ready to make a good meal. This is just me showing you guys another key ingredient switch that I made. Regular butter to grass-fed butter. My meal prep for this week was done on the grill because I love to grill. I love grilled food, so I grilled a bunch of stuff, including this yummy zucchini. Ignore that little piece of yellow food that you guys saw in that pan. That was just the insides of the zucchini that I scooped out to stuff it with something else for another meal. I'm just going to chop that up and add that to the little omelet scramble. She didn't know what she wanted to be yet, y'all, but we figured it out. This is my all-time favorite way to make eggs. It reminds me of being a child, honestly, like of childhood and being at home. I feel like there's no better way to tell that a meal is starting, or you know when a meal is starting, when you hear and smell some yummy onions or peppers and onions or something like that sauteing on the stove, onions and garlic, all of that. I sauteed the onions a little bit first because those were raw and needed to cook, whereas the zucchini, of course, again, since it was pre-grilled, was already cooked through, and so the onions need to get a little soft first. this is where we approach the unfortunate downfall of the omelet. You see, it just, yeah, it wasn't working out. That's one thing, you know, I love to cook, and I enjoy practicing my techniques and stuff. But this is the most basic thing ever, and I just cannot seem to make a solid omelet to save my life. But anyway, this was delicious. I never get tired of eggs. I think they're so versatile. I mean, you can put anything in them, veggies, whatever. You could even put meat. Eggs different ways plus fruit always feels like it gives me a great start to the day. Little tidbit I thought I would still show. I did go back and reblend my smoothie that was in my cup. I just added it back to the blender because, as you already know, smoothies can settle and they break up. So I went ahead and did that before I sat down and, grew up. I'm starving and this is about to hit. I'll, of course, hop back on and show you guys what I eat next. Okay. Guys, it is literally so late. I don't know if you can tell, but it's dark in here. Just because I just walked back into the kitchen and the lights weren't on earlier because natural lighting. But I was on the couch for a really long time. But I was still somewhat productive. I actually not uploaded. I actually was editing a YouTube video. So the crazy part is I am going to show you guys the other meal that I'm about to eat, even though it's 9:50, it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm about to eat something really light. I wasn't supposed to be eating this late, but whatever. I also want to show you guys a quick snack just because I felt like it would be nice to show you guys just something else that I would eat during the day. I'll pop some pictures up on the screen as well, but I make my own trail mix. And so it's really yummy, really delicious, really healthy. You can see I got all the things in this particular mix that I just, I bag up, put them in sandwich baggies like this. For the purposes of meal prep, grab them, take them on the go. Really filling too. This one has strawberries, dried strawberries, walnuts, almonds, pumpkin seeds, coconut flakes or shreds, cashews, hemp seeds, chia seeds, and the dried cranberries. And I do eat this oftentimes with a spoon just because of the seeds. And I hate that, if I do eat with my hands and a bunch of the seeds are left at the bottom, and it's well, I don't want to not eat them, but they don't taste good by themselves. So back in the fridge, I'm going to take out some lettuce and fire back up the stove really quick because I'm about to cook up something delicious. What you're seeing is that I whipped out some more of the food that I grilled. I went crazy this week. But these are some grilled peppers that I made or fire roasted. That's why they look like that. If you haven't seen what roasted peppers look like, especially over a grill or over fire, they're gonna get charred and it's delicious. That's what they do when you see fire roasted peppers in a jar at the store. With this, I paired some marinated grilled chicken that I also grilled and pre-made and made some delicious fajitas. I whipped out this pot because I already had some leftover kind of fajita mix and peppers from the day before. After the chicken and veggies has soaked up and simmered in those fajita spices, I eat this and spoon this over some delicious, healthy but chunky butterhead lettuce leaves, and I use those as my tortilla. I am going to add a little bit more chili powder, classic fajita spices, cumin, which I literally have, this was new when I was meal prepping, but cooked a lot of food. I'm going to add some more of those. For those who don't know, dried spices are also actually really good for you. So in addition to them making things taste good, I always feel good because I know that they are also giving my body, an extra pump of nutrition. It's those things that I feel well, yes, I'm not saying that's going to make you healthy, seasoning your food, but also it's the little things that add up, All the smart choices combined are what come together to create a healthy human being. I'm just simmering this away. You hear the sizzle. And I do let it cook for a little bit because, as you saw, I definitely cooked everything, so it doesn't need to be cooked through in terms of temperature or to completion. However, when I grilled the chicken, it was marinated, seasoned, but it doesn't have the fajita juice, soaked into it and all the fajita spices. So I definitely do that just to give it a good, drenching in the juice. Let the flavors develop a little bit more. Just turn the heat off, transitioning. Hello, we're back. Gonna get a plate. Same kind as last time because we love our fancy non-traditional rectangular white plates from Walmart. And I get this butterhead lettuce. There's other kinds that are like this, but because it has the nice circular leaves like this that I can use to stuff with things. I usually for anything, for my unless it's really light that I'm putting on the lettuce, for my fajitas I usually put 2 pieces of lettuce on the bottom. I layer it so that, you know, it doesn't completely just fall apart and soak through when you eat it. At which point, now I have 2 perfect little beds. Hot fajita mix over. Make sure we get that even distribution of chicken and veggies. Cheese out my, ooh, I was about to fall off the plate. Cheese out my, ooh. Let me stop doing too much. Trying to be cute for the tube. Now I gotta show you guys though. The fajitas. Typically eat this with sour cream, and then I also have, I love my condiments. I have sour cream and then I have this delicious roasted salsa. Boom, it's the combo. Whole Foods 365 organic roasted chipotle salsa. It's so good. I also keep some fresh herbs on deck. I've been eating this on and off with fresh cilantro, but I'm not gonna do that this time. As I prepare to go to the living room, that'll pretty much be it, guys. I don't eat that much when I'm eating healthy, honestly, and I feel like it's because I'm more in tune with my body and how much food I actually need. Honestly, I mean, if you're watching this, chances are you're from the USA, and I feel like in a general sense, we all overconsume and we eat more than what we actually need to, because that's just the way that our society works right now. But that's another conversation. I say that to say some people are like, that's it, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 meals, pretty substantial meals. I got protein, veggies covered, had a smoothie, which if you know, them smoothies be filling, child. But yeah, I have so many more recipes. If you know me, you know that I love to cook as well. And so it gives me another kind of realm to be creative when I'm doing keto. If you want more recipes, keto recipes, or just recipes in general, let me know in the comments. I'll probably do some anyway, some more videos about the kind of stuff that I eat, because I really do love doing this. I love meal prepping. I love getting creative. I love making food that actually tastes delicious, but that is also delicious for your body too. You know, good for you. As you already know, we are building a community here, so don't be a stranger. Leave a comment. If you enjoy thought-provoking and just entertaining, holistic content, then hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna go enjoy my meal, and I will see y'all in the next one.